Okay, so this is a tutorial to create a paper plant pot cube shape like this. And to start, you need a piece of paper. It could be any sort of paper. Newspaper is popular, page from a magazine. This is just a piece of printer paper. But the dimensions of it are important. It needs to be 1 unit wide by 2 units long. This one is approximately 15 centimeters by 30 centimeters, and it's created from a piece of A4 paper. If you don't have a piece of paper to size, I'll show you first how to create that size of paper from a sheet of A4. So taking a sheet of A4 paper and folding the top to meet the bottom and ensuring the sides and the corners meet exactly before you make your crease. And so there we are, top to bottom, bottom to top, folded in half. And we're going to take this corner and this edge and fold them so that they meet the top edge exactly, so that when you make the crease runs precisely through the corner of the paper like that. So you now have square shape folded in half as a triangle, and this rectangle at the edge is what we're going to dispose of. So we're going to cut this piece off either by cutting it or folding it and tearing it. I'll show you how to fold and tear. Fold it back on itself in both directions. Make as firm a crease as you can, and then holding firmly, just gently tear along the crease, and then open the whole page up. That gives you a piece of paper the right dimensions. Now we're going to take the bottom edge and fold it up to meet the top edge. Make a crease. That should already be there for the fold you just made if you've created it from A4 paper. We're now going to fold it like a book, edge to edge, corner to corner, and just make a crease. The reason we've done that is just so that we have a crease running down the middle like that, that we can use as our guide. Because now we're going to take this bottom edge and this corner, and we're going to fold them up so that they meet that middle crease. Like that. And we're going to do exactly the same with this corner and this edge, folding it up here to meet in the center. Try to get that point as sharp as we can. So we now have this triangle shape at the bottom and two layers of paper at the top here. We're going to take the very top one of those layers and fold it in half so that it comes down to meet the top of the triangle shape. And we're going to make a crease. You can see we just folded the top down in half to meet that triangle shape, and now we have a double thickness flap which we're going to fold down once more over the triangle. Now we're going to turn the paper over and turn it so that the point is facing away from you. So we're going to take this edge here, the whole of this edge here, and fold it to meet the center line. So making sure it lines up before you crease it. And then exactly the same at this side, folding this edge in so that it meets the center crease. Just adjust it if you need to. Now we have this triangle roof, this quadruple thickness ribbon band across the top, and this square shape at the bottom. Now we're going to just fold that square shape in half, like that, so that it meets those two. Crease it, and then we're going to fold it up again so it covers those two squares. We're going to crease it, and now you see we have this fold and these two pockets here. What we're going to do is we're going to fold that up like that, but we're going to lock it into place by taking the top layer and tucking the top layer into the pockets. It's a little fiddly. It may take you some time just to do it, but they will slide in and eventually give you a shape. It looks like this. With the top layer tucked in and folded into the pocket. So we now have this house shape. Fold. I want you to just spin it round so that the point is towards you. Then concentrate on this triangle shape at the bottom. And we're just going to fold the point up so that it meets the center of the top of that triangle shape. We're just going to firmly crease it. And then we're going to fold that small triangle that we've made at the bottom. We're going to fold that back so that it creases in both directions. Just two more folds to go. What we're going to do is going to take the very tip of the triangle here and we're going to fold it this way so that it touches that point of the model, and we're just going to make a crease here. So you see we bring this tip up to meet that point there. We make a crease, and then exactly the same on the other side. Bring this tip to meet that point there. Make a crease. And now it's just a case of decorating it. If you want, you can decorate this part of the model, which are going to be the sides of the box, before you open it out. To open it out, we just squeeze it, pull our fingers in, and start to squash the bottom of the model flat like this as we make the square shape. And you'll see that it creates a triangular sail if you squeeze it together, and that triangular sail we're just going to fold flat. And then press all the corners, sharpen the creases at the corners, and that gives you a little seedling pot. And the bigger the piece of paper you begin with, the bigger the pot you get as an end result.